we're in the first step of our annual street resurfacing program. The first thing we do is we come through with a contractor and we replace bad sections of curb and sidewalk that are either trip hazards, just things where the snow plows have got into it, or just aging curb that needs to be replaced. Another thing that we do with this program, as you can see behind me here, we're installing ADA accessible handicap ramps at all of the corners that do not have them. And we're slowly making our way throughout the city, and we're between 75 and 80% compliant now with all of our intersections, and we're putting the new ones in on all of the streets that we work on each year. Once all the concrete work's done, later then you're going to see our resurfacing contractor come in, and what they're going to do is mill off the top 1.5 inches of the roadway, the asphalt, and then they're going to replace that with another 1.5 inches of new asphalt on top. One of the things that people ask is how do you decide which street gets paved each year? We go through quite a series of things. One, we go out every year to year and a half, and evaluate each street by its condition. We drive it, we make notes, and we rate each street. We also look at the type of street it is. Is it a major thoroughfare street? Is it just a cul-de-sac like what we're standing on here, which doesn't get near as much traffic? But not only do the condition of the streets factor in, but we also try to coordinate with the other street projects we're doing. If we got a water main replacement project scheduled 3 years out, what we don't want to do is come in and resurface that street and tear up that brand new asphalt. So there's a lot of coordination with other projects and the condition of the street that weigh into how we decide which streets we're going to do. With this year's project, we've been fortunate enough to budget plenty of money to work on these projects, more than we have in the past years. So altogether this year, with the concrete work and the resurfacing work, we're going to spend close to like $1.4 million on the roadways this year with these two projects. And that's going to get about between 20 and 22 sections of roadways paved this year. Another nice thing about the projects we feel, especially here in Vandalia, is not only is all the property owners getting bad sidewalk fixed or their roads fixed or the curbs fixed in front of their house. With our safe and stable levy that was passed several years ago, this generates funds that allows us to do this work without assessing any of these charges for the sidewalk or the curbs back to the property owners. One thing that we ask is that when you see the crews out here doing this work, be patient with them, especially the concrete work, because we might be doing the curb through your driveway, which you might be blocked out of your driveway for several days, but we try to minimize that as much as we can. So bear with us during the work, but we think you're really going to like the end product. So if you want to know if your street is one of them this year, for one, you may have already seen us out there on the street, but also you can go to our website and we'll have a map of what streets that we're going to be working on in this year's program.